decide. I don't know where we...
Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So today's video is a just kind of a chit chat. I want to give kind of an update and something that I'm going to be doing for the month of May. So for those of you who've been following my channel for a while now, you know that come about August, September will have been my 2nd year anniversary doing keto. And I've stayed keto the whole time. I only had one slip up the entire time that I have done keto. But we're kind of lazy keto around here. We just, I don't count. I started off counting. But I just make sure I eat keto-friendly foods. And I try to stay within my macros as far as in my brain is concerned. So starting the month of May, May the 1st, which is tomorrow, you'll see this video on May the 1st. I will be restarting keto from ground zero, starting totally from scratch. I'm going to try to do measurements if I'm able, if I can get Alana to help me. Now, I have done extremely well on keto as far as inches lost, but I haven't lost a lot of weight. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, I've lost 50 pounds in 2 months. I'm happy to lose 5 pounds in a month. I'm happy to lose 5 pounds in 6 months. And I know a lot of that comes from me not really counting. So I'm going to make some adjustments in my entire keto journey. So for the month, and I'm going to do it for a month, the month of May, starting May 1st and going to May 31st, I will be making a total shift and change as far as keto is concerned. So I wanted to share this with you guys and let you just know kind of where I am starting. So my baseline weight is 193 pounds. Last week I weighed at 192.2. That is the smallest I have been in over 25, 26 years. In a long time. So I'm doing good. I'm below 200 consistently. I haven't gained back over to the 200 side. I mean, at my heaviest weight, I was 250 pounds. So I'm down 53 pounds. And not since I've been doing keto, but I did Weight Watchers for a couple years and then keto. So all of that combined, Weight Watchers and keto, I've lost about 53 pounds. I tend to like keto better because I am a carb person. Carbs and sweets are my thing. So I'm doing 2 major things. I'm starting keto again from scratch. And I'm starting keto from scratch. And I was going to say that I'm going to be doing a coffee fast. But I remember that I'm able to do bulletproof coffee. So if I have coffee, I'm going to do bulletproof coffee. And then I'm just going to count my macros. So that may decrease the amount of coffee that I drink per day, because I drink about a pot of coffee a day. So if I'm doing 1 bulletproof coffee or 2, that will drastically decrease the amount of coffee. But I do have coffee grounds and I can use a single serve coffee maker, no problem. The other thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going back to my Southern Keto Cookbook. When I was doing keto very, very, very like counting everything, I use this book quite a lot, and I just want to use one thing. I say that, and there might be some recipes in here that I don't want to try. So I'm going to try to stick to one recipe book if I can, but I do have Craveable Keto. Maybe that'll be an adjustment. I'll look and see but I'm going to be using strictly keto cookbooks. I do love Southern Keto, and if this was the only keto cookbook that I had, this would be the one I would choose. I'm a Southern girl. I'm from the South. I like sweet tea. I like cornbread, and she does all the things. So I am going to be doing this. One thing that I will not be doing is totally getting rid of everything I have in my house. All of the ingredients in the house are keto friendly. So with that being said, I'm just going to go back to counting my macros and trying to stick with, and because I did that large shop, and so I'm not going to not eat the food. We have chicken, we have fish, we have pork, we have beef, and we were just looking at Sarah over at Our Tribe of Many, and she was doing the cheeseburger soup. And we were thinking, man, we haven't done that in a long time. So there's just been a lot of recipes that we have not done in a while. And I do want to go back and look at her recipes. The other thing that I want to do is I'm going to go back and look on my computer to see if I can find my initial keto shopping lists, just to see what I do have, what I don't have. But the biggest thing, or the main thing, is making sure that I count my macros, because that's going to be important when determining if I'm going to do weight loss. Now, I do supplements. I do a supplement called BioCleanse, and then I do another one called ProBio 5. And I have a friend of mine that lives in my area. She sells them, and I just get them from her. I used to do a supplement called Experience, and I probably need to do that again. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my water intake. That's hard for me sometimes, but I'm going to increase my water intake, and I'm going to log it into my planner, because I do have a spot in my planner for water. And then the other thing that is a challenge has been exercise. Because I'm working from home and I'm sitting at my desk all day, it has been a challenge for me to get exercise in. So because we're not going to the gyms right now, our Healthways has given us access to online workouts. I really just would prefer to go out and walk. I just have to push myself to go out and walk. So I'm going to do some type of an exercise 3 times a week. And I'm going to just log my track my progress. Track my progress. And then what I will do is I will come back, I will say maybe on a Saturday. I'm not real sure what day yet, but I'll come back and let you know once a week how I'm doing on the keto journey. I really need to force my body back into ketosis, because I'm just even. I'm not losing, I'm not gaining, I'm just kind of in the middle. So I know that I'm not in ketosis. I might get the ketone strips and check to see, but I didn't do any of that last time, and I don't want to spend a lot. I just want to put into practice the things that I know to do. So this Southern Keto Cookbook says 100 traditional food favorites for low carb lifestyle, and I'm just going to go through this book and make my breakfasts, lunches, and dinners, and I'm going to try to do some meal prep so that I'll have stuff ahead. Like, one of the things I know we'll do are the drop biscuits, because I can do drop biscuits, and that each biscuit, if I make 10 of them, is 3.1 net grams of carbs, and it's 1.5 net grams of carbs. So I could have 2 biscuits and just be at 3 grams of carb. So I've just got to be able to keep myself at 20 carbs or less and live my best life. So that's what I'm going to do over the next 31 days. And so I'm just sharing this here for you guys to help keep me accountable. The one thing that caused me to really think about this, partly because I'm home and I have time to focus on it, is when I'm looking at my videos, there are just parts of me that look larger than they should. And I should, after being on keto for 2 years, I really should be moving. So now I've got to implement the exercise, and I also have to just get back to counting. I think if I count, I'm going to be good. But again, like I said, I haven't lost any more. I haven't gained any more. I've just kind of been plateaued out, and that doesn't have to stay that way. It's going to be up to me to make the forward movement. So I'm going to be mindful of what I'm cooking as far as meals. Tomorrow is May 1st, which is a Friday. And so I'm ready to jump in and start and get myself moving here. So again, like I said, we're starting off with keto drop biscuits. We're probably going to have some type of bacon, because I can do bacon, and that'll be perfectly fine. If not bacon, then sausage of some kind, and definitely eggs. So I probably will be buying twice as many eggs when I go back to the grocery store and do a big shop, because I'm going to try to use eggs to fill in when I'm hungry. And if I'm hungry, I am going to eat, but I'm going to try to eat eggs or something that's kind of a higher in protein, way, way less in carbs, even if it's just net grams of carbs. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to try to follow some keto channels. I know Dat Keto Lady is a good one. Nicole Burgess, I like her recipes, but for some reason, I don't focus a lot when I'm watching her. I do love Dat Keto Lady. There's another one, Keto Connect is not even my fave. I do like watching their channel, but you know how you just get into a rhythm with some people and their voice is a little different than somebody else's. That's the only thing. It's not that I don't like their channels. I've watched all of, a good majority of the ones out there, and I have used some of their recipes. Wholesome Yum, I like her recipes online, and so I go and do some of those. Nomnom.com, I like some of those recipes. I don't want to try to pull too much, but I do want to come up with some recipes that we're planning for the week, and then maybe film a little bit of what I ate in a week. I'm not going to do what I eat in a day every day because I have other vlogs and stuff going out. I might add that in some of the vlogs, but I'm doing a lot of videoing right now because I can. I'm home and I'm able to just work it into my schedule as best as I can. We are trying to film some ahead. Of course, with this keto series, I'm not ahead. I'm just going to be day by day. So however, I'll try to get together one final thing maybe on Fridays. If I'm uploading this May 1st, which is a Friday, maybe I'll try to do my keto updates on Friday. I'll write that down for myself so I won't forget. And then I'll try to do it like that. So, that this wasn't supposed to be a long video. I just want to let you guys know what I am doing and how I'm trying to get myself into a steady weight loss pattern. I have had a weight loss goal to be at 189 for 10 years, and I haven't gotten to 189 yet. I would like to see 189 and then my next goal is 165. I would like to really be at 165. My goal weight the weight that the chart says I should be at my height, I'm 5'5" ¾ is 125 pounds. I think that's a little thin for my body type. So I'll be happy at 165. I'd be happier at 150. But I also want to be off of that second medication because I'm still on the one medication for my blood pressure. So I was on 2. They took me off of 1. That means I'm still on 1, and I'd like to be off of that. So it's really, the weight loss is for the medication because every night I have to take my medication. And I take my blood pressure pills at night because it makes me go to the restroom. And so when I used to teach in the classroom, I didn't have the luxury to just get up and go to the restroom anytime I wanted to or needed to. And even with my new position, even though I'm not in classroom all the time, I am in classroom. And so sometimes it's not convenient to have to stop what I'm doing, find the restroom, come back. So I do take my medication at night, hoping that it regulates me throughout the daytime. I take it every night, same time. And I'm up at night going to the bathroom. That's probably why I don't sleep very well. I do not sleep very well. And my mind is always, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? I have something else to do. So anyway, I think all of that, I really need to get a good night's sleep, a couple good nights of sleep. I probably need to take a Saturday and do nothing. That would be helpful and amazing. And then, just get myself back on a good level playing field. So 193 is my start weight May 1st. And we're going to get ourselves moving with tracking. I will be using Carb Manager. I do have that on my phone. And so I'm going to be using my Carb Manager to track my macros to the best of my ability. As far as what I'm reading in the books, I'm going to stick with as clean ingredients as I can. Like I said, I have meat. When I go back and do another shop, I will be picking up fresh veg. Mushrooms, zucchini, cucumbers. I don't do a lot of carrots. They're not my fave. I'd rather have a cucumber than a carrot. Strawberries, blueberries, whatever I can technically have, which is why I'm going to go back and find my initial shopping list. So I'm making sure that I'm shopping off of that list. But I'm not planning a big shop until a couple of weeks from now. So I won't even be going to the shops right now to get any of that stuff. We still have a spaghetti squash. We still have a zucchini. We've got plenty of canned green beans. We've got tomatoes. We have greens in the pantry closet. We have cabbage. I don't have any salad stuffs, but I'm really not into salads at the moment. So that's perfectly fine. I'll eat the veg that I do have. and then fill in as I need to within the next couple of weeks. So there it is. I just wanted to share with you guys what I was doing. If you're starting a keto rebrush, refresh, let me know down in the comments. If you have not started keto and are thinking about it, let me know that down in the comments. And again, I am under the supervision of my doctor. She is perfectly fine with me doing keto, and Alana's specialist is perfectly fine with her doing keto. So she and I will be hardcore going in, trying to get our bodies into ketosis so that we can get into a better, healthier situation. I think one of the things that happened with this, everything that has been going on, I know the African American community had been hit really hard in New York. And they said a lot of it was because there were underlying issues. And so I just feel like if we can head off the underlying issues with the health things, you know, high blood pressure, diabetes, there were some other things. I'm an asthmatic, and just some other things. If we got into a good health, then, you know, things would just look better for us. And so Alana is 16, but she still has issues with her maintaining her weight, and we've been seeing the specialist now for 3 or 4 years now, and we've tried a lot of different things with her, and her body is just very resistant to anything at the moment. So I'm going to be making sure that she and I are both on the same page. Jackson loves to train, so he'll become the #1 training son and help us with our working out and our riding bikes, and we're just going to get out and walk the dog a little bit more so she can get out and get her some exercise. It'll help us get exercise and maintain the things that we need to maintain. So there it is. Just wanted to give you guys an update. I do hope that you all would stop by and hang out with us and see how our progress is going. We're going to give it our all. We do appreciate you all so much for joining us. Over 8,000 of you guys have subscribed to our channel. We just love you guys so very much. I wish we could just tell you that in person, but hey, listen, we do. We really, really do. Thank you all so much for stopping by, hanging out with us. If you liked the video, don't forget to thumb it up. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that little bell so you never miss an upload from us. Thank you again so much for stopping by. Happy weight loss goals and happy weight journey for you. And we'll see you next time. Bye now.
Strong, we're doing wrong, but I'll change it.